To Manchester United. Here we go,
Also more questions over the recent hours, also on the situation of Aurélien Tchouaméni at Manchester United. Because these rumors keep spreading about Tchouaméni, Man United, what's happened, was the situation. I've been telling you guys, if you follow the channel here on YouTube, you know that very well, in April and in May, several times, that in case Man United had the possibility to decide the perfect player to replace Casemiro, probably internally the name mentioned was going to be Aurélien Tchouaméni. Perfect defensive midfielder, top European experience, elite player, so the interest was absolutely confirmed. The problem of this deal is double. One is that Real Madrid so far are yet to open doors to an exit of Tchouaméni, so club to club, and then the salary, because Aurélien Tchouaméni is on a very big salary at Real Madrid, and for Manchester United to match that salary was not part of the plans. So this is what should I clarify on Tchouaméni, because today there are new rumors, new stories about this. There is no doubt at all that Man United dream and love Aurélien Tchouaméni. I can guarantee this. They super appreciate the player and they consider him perfect. But at the same time, to be realistic in terms of transfer fee, it depends on Real Madrid, and Real Madrid are yet again to open doors to an exit, and then also the salary, it's a point. So that's the reality on the situation of Aurélien Tchouaméni. Let's talk also about
AC Milan star Rafael Leão has explained why he would be keen to move to the Premier League amid rumours of a potential switch to Manchester United. The Reds have been credited with an interest in signing the Portugal international this summer as they begin their preparations for next season. United could be set for a busy summer transfer window as they prepare for their return to the Champions League, with the chance of several new signings potentially moving to Old Trafford. Leo's future has been the subject of speculation for some time, and now the forward has made it clear that he would be open to a move to the Premier League. Leo was asked about his favourite club to join in England, and here is what he said.
Do you watch much Premier League?
Yeah, of course.
Any particular teams that you watch or no?
No, I like United. I like United because my idol is Cristiano Ronaldo. So back then I used to watch them. But they make it like a real faces. Maybe they.
United are now the only club to have been linked with a move for Leo with Arsenal, and Galatasaray also mentioned as potential destinations in recent weeks. Reports earlier in the summer have claimed that Milan have lowered their asking price for Leo, with suggestions that the Italian giants would be willing to accept £43 million for the forward this summer. Leo scored 10 goals for Milan across 31 appearances last season, including 9 in Serie A, helping the club finish 5th in the Italian top flight, narrowly outside the Champions League qualification spots. It remains to be seen what business United will conduct when it comes to the forward department, with midfield and left back considered the priority areas for reinforcements at the moment. Talking about Rashford, the future of Marcus Rashford could influence what deals United would look to complete this summer, with the England international spending last season on loan at Barcelona, and it remains unclear where he will be playing his football in the next campaign. The majority of Manchester United fans don't want to see Marcus Rashford given another chance at the club. The future of the United Academy graduate continues to fill column inches after Barcelona opted against triggering the £26 million option to buy clause in Rashford's loan move to the Nou Camp. But I also want to ask you, do you think Marcus Rashford should be given another chance at Manchester United? Comment below. I read every single comment. Let's continue with our video. United insist they have no interest in returning to the table with Barca to discuss a possible second loan move, and will now look elsewhere in their bid to offload the 28-year-old. Rashford is currently away with England on international duty at the World Cup, and he's already done his hopes of sealing a move this summer no harm after an impressive cameo in the Three Lions 4-2 victory over Croatia on Wednesday night. But with United in the market for a left winger this summer, would fans be tempted to welcome Rashford back to Old Trafford? The Manchester Evening News asked readers whether they would be open to Rashford being reintegrated at United, but 69% of voters, 5,465 votes, said they would rather see the club cut ties. 2,459 voters, 31%, said they would be open to the idea of Rashford being handed another chance at Old Trafford. There has been plenty of talk this week about a £40 million release clause in Rashford's contract, but the men revealed on Friday that it's actually a gentleman's agreement between Rashford and the club rather than a cast iron clause. Arsenal and Bayern Munich are both in the market for a left winger this summer, and United will hope Rashford continues to impress at this summer's World Cup and convinces someone to make a move for him. Manchester United have reportedly offered West Ham United winger Crescencio Summerville a 6-year contract after opening transfer talks, according to an Italian journalist. Man United's early summer focus has been on rebuilding a midfield that has already lost Casemiro this summer, with Manuel Ugarte likely to join the Brazilian through the exit door after finding first team minutes hard to come by under Michael Carrick last season. Red Devils Chiefs know they need to find the right support and players to complement England star Kobbie Mainoo in the engine room, and they have already reached a full agreement to sign Atalanta midfielder Ederson pending a medical. United have since turned their attentions to trying to land recently relegated West Ham midfielder Matheus Fernandes, who is in demand from some of the top clubs in Europe despite the fact his team dropped into the Championship. The Irons are demanding a fee of around £85 million for the 21-year-old, who is keen to link up with Portuguese compatriot Bruno Fernandes at Old Trafford, with United now needing to see if they can negotiate a better deal for them. United have started to look at attacking options to boost Carrick's squad too, with Fernandes' teammate Summerville also of interest. It was reported earlier this week by The Telegraph that United were considering making a £120 million double swoop on West Ham for Fernandes and Summerville as they look to land two of their top targets. Now posting on X, one Italian journalist believes the negotiations over a move for Summerville are beginning to advance, as he claims that they have made the Netherlands international, who scored in his nation's opening World Cup group game against Japan, a contract offer. The Red Devils are said to have offered the former Leeds United man a 5-year deal with the option of a further 12 months as they look to tempt him into a move to Old Trafford. As per The Telegraph, West Ham are said to value Summerville around the £50 million mark following their relegation to the Championship. Give Me Sports sources have maintained all summer that United are looking at bringing in a new left-sided attacker during this summer transfer window, especially if Marcus Rashford ends up completing a move away from Old Trafford. The interest in Summerville is another nod to that information, while they also have an admiration for Morgan Rogers of Aston Villa. Thanks for watching.